What is up, guys? It's Kashi. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an updated WITCHCRAFTER deck profile. So I just finally got the rest of the cards for this deck, the new cards from Eternity Code. I apologize, I actually was supposed to, I recorded a mail video for some of these cards I got, but I accidentally messed it up, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But without further ado, guys, let's get into this deck. Alright, so for the monster count, we're playing 3 Shinetta. Literally the best card pretty much in the deck because it gives you access to anything. Also, it has the ability when you banish from the graveyard to send a Foolish Burial, a WITCHCRAFTER card. So this is really good. Then we're playing 3 copies of WITCHCRAFTER Jenny. Jenny is really good as well because what you do is you can do the same thing. They all have the same ability. But when she's in the graveyard, you can banish her and basically banish one spell, WITCHCRAFTER spell card in your graveyard. And you basically have to use like an effect, a spell card's effect in the graveyard, which is really good. So yeah, it's a really good card. One Pottery. This one you can again you use special summons from the deck, but once in the graveyard you can banish it and draw a card. So that's really good. And then the WITCHCRAFTER Pottery, nothing too special. It just banish and add a WITCHCRAFTER monster from your graveyard to your hand. We play one WITCHCRAFTER Haim. Probably the best card at monster because it's Zodiac Trident. Because on your opponent's turn, you can discard a spell card from your hand and destroy a card on your opponent's turn on your opponent's field. Either in your turn or your opponent's turn, which is really good. The 1 mana of year, you play 1 because it's the Smuggle Ally. Also, you don't play more than 1. 1 copy of Galamaru, literally one of the best cards in the deck. I actually was considering playing 2 because it's very hard for your opponent to deal with it. And then 1 Adele. So again, this one's kind of whatever. It's not the best, but you still have to play it. So that's it for the WITCHCRAFTER cards, or monsters rather. Let's get into the other monsters. We're only playing 2 other monsters. Probably gonna get cut soon. That's 2 Ghost Sisters. Yeah, nothing too special. Okay, spell lineup. So that's where it gets a little interesting. So we're still playing 3 Creation because it's your searcher basically. As any WITCHCRAFTER card or monster in your hand. So play 3. Then for the new card, we're playing 3 WITCHCRAFTER Unveiling. So WITCHCRAFTER Unveiling is very good. This is what the deck needed, because essentially what this does is you can special summon 1 WITCHCRAFTER monster from your hand, and it's a quick effect. So you can do this on your opponent's turn as well, which is really good. I also really like the artwork on this card. This looks so good. So definitely 3 copies of this card. Really good. I love this card. And then 2 WITCHCRAFTER By Street. So again, this one just protects your stuff. It's kind of really like basically protects your monster from being destroyed by battle, or your WITCHCRAFTERs from being destroyed by battle and everything. So you kind of have to play it. It's really good. Then we're playing 1 copy of WITCHCRAFTER Holiday. You really only need 1. I mean, you could play 2, but I feel like you don't need as many as this because you have this now. But it's still a good card nonetheless. And then 1 WITCHCRAFTER Scroll. It's basically the same thing as By Street, but when your monster be destroyed by battle, you get to draw a card. 1 Collaboration and 1 Draping. So that's it for the WITCHCRAFTER spell cards. Let's get on to the other spell cards we're playing in the deck. Alright. So we're playing 2 Hatronade. Play 2 Hatronade. I really like this card in this deck actually. It's a red tech card. Just blows out certain decks like Eldritch. If you've ever played Eldritch, this card's actually pretty good. 1 Secret Villager Spellcaster. Auto win against Striker. I know. I hate to say that, but it's very bad against Striker. 1 Twin Twister. Play a lot of 1-ofs. 1 Dress. 1 Book of Moon. I'm actually getting 2 more Book of Moon here. I'll do an update on this later, like in a few months or whatever. So you guys will see that. 1 Mind Control. 1 Foolish Burial. The Foolish Burial is actually really good because you can send anything to the graveyard. So that's why you play Foolish Burial. You don't have to play it, but I actually really like it. Another card you can actually play in this deck is actually Foolish Burial Goods to send spells and stuff. So that's also like a good option to play in the deck. 1 Masterpiece. So I see a lot of people cutting this card for some reason, but you do not cut this card. This card's still really good. It's just a really good card all around. It's a really confusing card to use sometimes, but it's still really good. So yeah, play that. And for the new card, we're playing 2 copies, Witchcrafter Patronus. So I definitely think I should be playing 3. I'm still testing at 2, but I think 3 is probably the correct ratio. So basically what this card does. Actually, I have to read this. I really don't remember this. You can target 1 of your spellcasting monsters that are banished or in a graveyard, shuffle into the deck, and then if you do, you can add 1 Witchcrafter spell card from your deck to your hand. That's very busted. I mean, it gets you access to anything in the deck. Like this card is really good. Like it's obviously like not like the best, but it is still a very, very good card for this deck. Then we're playing 3 copies of Different Dimension Ground. So this is just another tech card I like to play. Yeah, it's like okay because you can like basically do this, and then like if you have like your graveyard, you can send or do this on your opponent's turn or on your own turn, whatever, banish, and you can just kind of get a free card. So there's cute interaction this card actually gives the deck somehow for some reason. And like it's just a really good card all around. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck. That's all we're not playing an extra deck. You don't need an extra deck at all. What we're gonna do now is I'm gonna show you some really cool, amazing, awesome, just test hands. Basically, I just want to do a few test hands with the deck. I think I actually might do this more often. Because I'll probably do another test hands video of this deck sometime probably in the future. But for now, I just figured I'd do a test hands video. Or test hand section. So we're going to shuffle the deck and see what we draw. Again, this deck is actually it's really consistent now as well. Because this deck was kind of unplayable because your hand's going to be really bad. So these new cards really help the deck with its consistency. So, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and start drawing. And pile shuffle here. See what we get. But yeah, stay tuned because we got some more updated deck profiles coming your guys' way. We got Valkyries coming up. Went for the Cigarettes coming in, and a bunch of other decks. Sky Striker, finished Sky Striker list will be out soon. I'm probably gonna wait for the Striker list because I want to wait until I get the side deck. I already have most of the side deck. I just have to get the Solemn Judgments and the Token Collectors. I really want to play Token Collector. So, all right, let's go ahead and do our first test hand. Alright, so the first card we're going to draw is going to be a Witchcrafter Creation, which is really good. A Witchcrafter Unveiling. A Witchcrafter Shemitah. A Witchcrafter Collaboration. And a Mind Control. So this hand is very good. I'm probably not going to play these out, but essentially you have a free monster on the board, and you also have a way of essentially you activate this, add something, you can still special summon this, get something from the deck, and then activate creation when it special summon whatever you add from the creation. So you've got a lot of plays with this hand, so really good hand. I'm probably going to do like 3 of these though, not a lot. Alright. Next test hand. So we get another creation, Twin Twister, another creation, a Ghost Sister, and a Goblin Maru. Now this hand looks really bad, but it actually isn't bad because you can you activate the creation to essentially add whatever you need. And then you still have your fodder to the spell that you need to discard to get your Witchcrafter from deck. That's not the best hand, but it's still still good. So that's what I like to do. Is I like to go on Dueling Book, go in the solo mode, and just draw cards, draw hands and stuff. Just shuffle them back in the deck and draw more cards. It's actually a really good way to test your the consistency of your deck. So it's really good. Alright. Next test hand. So we're gonna draw into a Adele. This is really good. Creation and collaboration, pottery, and a scroll. So this hand's not bad. You still have ways to get into your deck and essentially add whatever you want to your hand and everything. So it's really good. We're gonna do one more test hand and we're going to end the video. One more. This deck needs a Link monster. You guys imagine how cool a Ice Guy Witchcrafter monster would be? That would be really awesome. So sorry about my my voice. It's very hot out and kind of getting a little stuffy in the moment. All right, last test hand. Creation, Shemitah, Unveiling, Patronus, and Jenny. This hand is nuts. Actually, this hand is very nuts. So, yeah, you got a lot of play to do with this hand right off the bat. This hand is very good. Probably the best hand we've had so far. So, that's pretty much it for the updated Witchcrafter deck profile. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I plan to do an update of this probably in a few months, a few weeks, or not a few weeks, but probably a month or two away. And I'll hopefully get the other Patronus and maybe some more Book of Moons and stuff to an update out of this, and should be pretty Gucci. I'm gonna play. I've actually been playing this deck of locals recently, but I kind of put it off because I haven't been playing this recently actually, because I've been waiting for to get the new cards and everything. So I'll probably play this when I get back to locals. So pretty excited for that. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, hit the bell and notification, become part of the notification gang, and yeah, see you in the next video. Peace out.